Hello, I'm doing my AEP 858, a Truman Elementary School case study. What do we know? We know that these kids are in a school in suburban community. They're K to 8. There's 700 students. It's a very large school. There's 3 classes of each grade level. The grade 7 and 8s are divided into teams. 15% of the school qualify for free lunch, so it's approximately 105 people. 5% primary language other than English, so approximately 35 students. The principal in school for 2 years from within the district. Students do worse in reading than in math. They lose ground year to year with reading, and you can see that within the data analysis. Parents are not happy with this. They're really not happy. School staff not teaching up to the grade level or state level of reading, and there's grants available to help with the issue. What do we need to know? We need to know, do the teachers understand there is a problem with reading at the school? Do they care? Do the parents know that the school is trying their best to ensure the best education practices are occurring? Did they know that the lead came to do a survey to start this journey? When I say lead, I mean like the superintendent. What kind of programs are out there to help my school getting better reading for our kids? Like what kind of strategies are good specifically for our school? And how will we get up to code? How much will it cost? Who will write the grant proposal? How will this look in our school? When we can expect outcomes from the reading initiatives? These are all questions that are really important to what we're doing and what's happening. Identifying the problem. How do we get our kids on track to a stronger reading score across the board? How do we get our parents back on our side to encourage our kids to succeed? We know that schooling is really about the triangle, right? About the student, the teacher, the parents, to ensure that every child has success. How do we get the teachers to buy into the professional development to encourage them to learn, to teach the way our kids need, and up to standard? Who's going to write the large and very important grant for our school to ensure that we could get some of that money? That's really a big deal, and we don't want to undermine that, but we also don't want to lead with that, but it's something that we have to always consider. The proposed plan of action that I have, my first plan would be to incorporate data that we have collected over the last 3 years and compile an easy understanding of where we are and where we'd like to be in 3 years. So not only about what's happened in our past, but where we are right now and where we'd like to be and how we're going to get there. We'd have a staff meeting, a big one, to talk to everybody about our issues, just immediacy from what's happening. And then from there, we'd form groups to help us find ways to improve. I'd break the groups into smaller spaces, like from K to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and 7 to 8. So those people could share in their transitional ideas and strengths across the board, so that we'd have very specific work happening almost immediately within our classrooms. And by doing the sharing, I'm hoping that there are teachers that have good strategies within their classrooms to help the others. I'd like a group that will work with our grant proposal for our school. We could also incorporate some parents, maybe from the student or from the parent council, in helping us gather more data to give us the background that we need to show that our school needs help with our reading programs. Specific strategies with the parents. Talk to the parents about what our problems are, that our reading is low, share with them our plan for the grant, and how in our professional development our teachers will be learning more strategies for implementation in the classroom. I would also ask if there are parents that could help with the grant proposals. So you never know who's around or who's in your community. There could be somebody who is amazing with grants, and so that would be an opportunity for us to find that out at the PTA, and so that would be a good thing, I think. Excuse me. For the staff, I'd share the information very quickly. Like as soon as we had the information, I'd want to get it out and do probably at the professional development. I would go through the data about where we are, because the data helps us to be very specific about our students, our kids, what's happening with them. And then to be able to share and come up with ideas about how we're going to be able to help them. And from there, I would have already chosen 3 reading strategies that we would be working on in groups or cohorts, and then how these teachers would start to enable that into their classroom. Then in 2 weeks, our staff would share what they have learned and what type of strategies they are implementing in their classroom. So from that staff meeting, 2 weeks from that time, I would have another staff meeting to see what's happening. I would also have a smaller group working on a long-term plan for our school to minimize our loss or decrease of reading from year to year, come up with data to support our movement forward to share with the rest of the staff. So it would be very specific about what we'd want to measure and how we were going to measure that, and to ensure that we were measuring the outcomes that we would want. So that would be a discussion amongst people to ensure that people understand where we're going forward. The grant writing. I would ask for help with writing the grant. Go to the experts in our community of education. So I'd talk to other principals. I'd talk to the superintendents. I know other people write grants. I know specifically we have grant writers. I would also ask our teachers to help volunteer to write or to help with the grant as well, coming from a very specific um, like visualization. I would specifically assign one of my assistant principals to get this accomplished so that it's a primary task for our school, like for that year, to ensure that that grant is getting written, to ensure that we're getting the information that we need, that we require, and that the state requires to absolutely get the most possible money that we can, because we all know that the money will help us possibly get more people into the school, get more books into the school, more reading strategies into the school, just to allow us to have possibly more time getting and helping our kids read better and back on track. How do we ensure the success is for all the students? So not just the kids that are having the troubles, but for everybody. I believe that we would help to solve the problems by getting everyone informed, by sharing the data that we have of how we are doing and how we are dropping every year in our reading. So specifically, these reading strategies would not only help our kids that are struggling and that are dropping, but would also help our higher readers. And so when we go to these professional development aspects, and when we get people in, they wouldn't only help the kids that are struggling; they would help the higher readers like obtain more information, get more of what they need for success. I believe that sharing the information and getting input from parents and teachers and the students will help us succeed. So I would also do an internal data collection. It would be a form of a survey so that we could understand where our students and teachers see us. So where they think they are now and where they think we could become. The movement forward comes from me, and the plan comes from the information drawn by the data received by parents, the superintendent's notes, the teachers, and our summative work. We move forward to ensure that each student can attain success, no matter where they are, no matter what's happening. So even from our lowest learners, so our kids that are ELL, that have a huge struggle with language, to our kids that are AP kids, that everybody's having success in our school, and to increase our bottom line so that our reading is not dropping from year to year. The plan is to threefold, really, to ensure that we get to where we need. I'm hoping that all of our stakeholders would move forward with us, and by each teacher helping us in professional development and taking reading strategies to their classroom, learning through professional development, learning through online classes, learning through discussions with other people within their cohort, or even in a larger scale, we can go to other schools and see what they're doing. There's lots of different ways to do it. We just need to do it in a refined manner with planning. Our parents to help us with reading at home and homework checks, so to become more involved. That's something that we would like to send out to our parents quickly. Our students, by giving this information to our students, they can understand what is possible and do better, and that we expect better. That we expect better from them. By applying for the grant, that will allow us to have more teachers to tasks to our issue, and also to enable us to work with a little bit more strategies in that way. And if we have to pull out for resource, things like that, that could help those lower learners so that the kids in our classrooms then can move forward with the education that they have. I was thinking that this reading is not just a problem for the school. I know that reading and having low reading rates in schools is a really big problem across the continent, to be honest. Canada, Mexico, the USA. It's a major issue. And so, how do schools attack reading and learning in that manner? And how do they attack it for everyone? Not to just focus on the lowest denominator, but for everyone inside their school. And so I was really thinking that this isn't a problem that's just for this Truman Pretend Elementary, but it's a true problem about how you'd break it down and maybe get this done. I value the input from the community to help me find an answer to the problem as a whole. I really think as the leader that you're not taking on just how you feel about this, um, what you value, what's happening, but as well as taking in the information from around you, your community, as in your students, your teachers, your parents, your superintendents, other principals, other schools, and have discussions with them about what's happening and how do we make it better. Because people have experience. Sometimes you can draw upon that experience and get better as a whole. I was thinking it was a good idea to get the superintendent to do the observation, but I think more data should be collected to get a more clear idea of where the true problem lies, and you may be able to get it down to a few weeks with teachers, which would help tremendously to focus on the solution so we could support them and increase their value. It would be really great if we could find out where our distinct problems are. And obviously, some of my staff are not doing what they need to do. Our unresolved issues. The biggest issue for me is to hope that we get the grant. Um, the biggest issue for me really is about not being able to read well and how that's dropping every year that we have. That's the hugest issue. But I see the grant helping us in a lot of ways by getting us resources, by getting us books, facilities, information, professional development to help the people on the ground right now. I was also thinking about the principal. I was thinking that he should have been on this before, that he's already been there for 2 years, and he has been in this district before. And so this isn't a surprise to him that people don't do well in this school for reading. And so by taking 2 years, and for people now to have to complain to him about this, that's a larger issue for me. He should have been on this a little bit earlier. This is, year 3 for him. He's been here for 2 years already. And so I'm thinking that he's a little bit late on the bus about this aspect. And that's not good. I'm hoping that, the basic of academics is really literacy. It's huge. Also, the parent council needs to help support the teachers. It's not good that they have a bad feeling about their school. That needs to change. And so having better relationships with the parent council would be important. How did I act as an agent to promote leadership and change? As a leader, I shared my vision of where we are and where we should be. I shared this with our community, our teachers, our admin, our parent council, and looked for help with our superintendents and other schools. I talked with the parent council and started the movement on the grant. I incorporated our immediate people, our teachers and our students, and we're also trying to activate voice from within with data collection through the survey. And so to promote change is very important, but we also need to make sure that people are getting things done. How do I see to use the data to help solve the problem? As the building admin, I shared the concrete data with our teachers, with our admin, our parents, to inform and share the problem. I think the information with the data is very concrete. You can see over the 3 years about how we're dropping little bit by little bit, grade by grade. As students move up in grades, they're dropping their reading 1, 2, 3% at best. And so it's a very physical thing for people to see that. I think that's a really big help in understanding. I also think it's good when you bring information to people and share with them about what's going on in your school right now. And so that's going to help as well. The data helped them to understand in a concrete way that they need to move forward on our problem and that our teachers and students were not getting our best. The plan will break down strategies immediately, but also in a long term, so that our students will be at grade level or above in our reading strategies. How did you help as a leader of the school? This is a really large problem, and my attack of the solution was to inform, educate, and share the vision of where we are to and where we're going to go. I asked for our community, students, teachers, admin, parents, other principals, and superintendents to help us with our goals. Not a huge discussion, right? Like not everybody come on in and save us, but some information, specifically to enable success for our students. That's the bottom line. I thought about the grant writing because possibly someone could have some extensive experience, as I said before. If they could help us write the grant, that would be outstanding. We will have to formulate concrete data to ensure that our grant will be successful, but I think with our summative evaluation and formative assessment from our admin and parents and the in-house survey results, we will get to where we need to be. I think that's quite a big deal. I think that in this way, by taking the larger solution, bringing it right back immediately to the teachers, having the teachers break it down into smaller pieces, taking it to parent council, for me as the principal, talking to the other schools, talking to the superintendent about their reading strategies, just getting more information into my school for professional development for our kids, for our students, and hopefully for the grant that we could get. I'm hoping that we, as the Truman Elementary, will start to see some increase in our reading abilities across the board, from my lowest learner to the highest learner that we have. Thank you.